end of it, she's like, I want you to look in the mirror, see if you like it. What's up, friends? It's your girl, ItsTatyK, and I'm back with another YouTube video. Let's go. Let's get into it. If you haven't noticed already, it's new lighting. And you can kind of tell like it's not light outside, but it's light in here. And that's because I got a new ring light for you all. I'm so sorry if the other videos seemed dark or it was just bad lighting. But guess what? We're gonna get into it. Yeah. Let me stop before I get copyrighted because I know I sound good. Alright. So, like I said, let's get into the story time. Did I mention it was a story time? Today's a story time, and I hope you all enjoy it because this is about my hair horror story. So, this story takes place at the beginning of, what was it? It was actually last year, so it was the beginning of 2020. I was at church, and after church, I speak to my friends, and we were talking about hair. I was expressing to them like, you know, I have natural hair and it tends to be sometimes dry, and I'm looking for the right products to help, you know, the health of my hair. Because I've been on a journey for a long time to find just the right product for my hair. And if you are a natural, you know it can be hard to find the right products for your hair because your hair can vary from curliness, coarseness, porosity. It's a lot that goes into it, and finding the correct combination of products for you will basically or just about be unique to each individual. By the way, if you hear a sound in the background, it's water running. I'm sorry about that. But I really want to get this story out for you all. So, there's this lady in our church, and she has natural hair, and from what I see, it does seem pretty moisturized, you know. And she has a daughter. She does her hair, and their hair is not no wow factor, but it stays neat. She keeps it very neat. I can't say that. So, like I said, I was on like the stairway outside of our church talking to my friends. She overhears us talking. I said, you know, in the conversation that I needed a trim to my friends. I was like, yeah, you know, I know to help the health of my hair, the growth, and all that, I need a trim. And I haven't had a trim in like maybe a year and a half at that point. So I was in a desperate need for a trim. She comes up to us. Now, this lady, I know she's fake. I'm not sugarcoating this story. It is what it is because I'm still mad about the situation. She's fake. She speaks to certain people. I know she doesn't care for me. She only speaks to me when she needs me to do something in church, and it's just kind of like, okay, whatever. But I'm not gonna let that deter me from church because everyone's different and church is a place for the sick. So, you know, I really don't pay her any mind. However, this situation really got under my skin, and let me tell you why. She's never offered me anything before, but she's offering to do my hair. I probably should have took that as a red flag, kind of alarming, but like I said, I was thinking, well, she offered to do my hair. I didn't ask her to do my hair, and her hair does stay pretty neat. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe she can do something for me. Maybe she's not as bad as I made her out to be. Maybe I misjudged. Even though all my experiences leading up to that point dealing with her should have told me everything. But me being too freaking nice, I said, okay, cool. My friend, we're going to give her the name Kendall. My friend Kendall was supposed to go to this hair appointment with me, and it was gonna be at the lady's house. Kendall, she ended up not going because she had to work that day, and I had set this day to get my hair done because I was not at work. I was off that day. So I was telling Kendall, hey, I'm going Sunday to get my hair done by, let's give this lady the name Frida. Her name is Frida. We're gonna give her the name Frida because there's this lady at my old job named Frida, and nobody liked her. But I didn't actually have a problem with Frida at my old job. Anyways, that is besides the point. I need to stay on track. Okay, so I'm letting Kendall know I'm going to get my hair done Sunday. Are you coming with me? She said, no, I have to work Sunday. What time are you going? Maybe I can meet you before or after. I said I'm going around this time, and that happened to be the time she would actually, you know, be in the middle of work, so she could not make it. So I've never been to this lady. I've never been to Frida's house before. But I do know, she said, before you come, you know, if you don't mind, wash and blow dry your hair. Because like I said, I'm only going over there for a trim. I'm not going over there for a style. I'm not going over there for a wash. I'm not going over there for a press. I'm going over there for a trim. And I don't want a haircut I want a trim. I made that very clear to her the day we were talking at church. I don't know if she couldn't understand English, or maybe she just didn't care about what I was saying. But let's get further into this story. Let me move on. I washed and blow dried my hair the night before. And she sends me the dress the next morning to her house. I wake up around, my appointment was like at 11 or 12. I woke up around 10 because I wanted to give myself an hour ahead of time to make it to her house just in case of any traffic. I got lost. I don't know. But I just didn't want to be late because, like I said, I was very desperate for a trim. My hair needed to be trimmed. Natural hair needs to be taken care of. So I'm Googling the address to her house. I'm driving. I want to say she lived about 45 minutes from, she lived quite a ways. She lives quite a ways, like 45 minutes to an hour away from me. So it's a good thing I left the time I left. I get to her house. I see a bunch of cars in the driveway, but I'm just assuming they're her cars. Oh, you know, her and her husband's cars. So I go up to her door. Of course, yes, I know that she's not no certified hairstylist. She's just a lady from my church. But like I said, her hair stays neat, so I expected her to, you know, take good care. I felt like my natural hair will be in good hands. I go to her door. I ring the doorbell. And I guess she has the Ring doorbell so she could see who it was. So she just automatically opened the door. She said hello, and I heard a bunch of kids in the background. But like I said, she has a daughter, but she also has like a son too. And like there's some other kids there, I guess, that they were playing with. That didn't bother me. That doesn't matter to me as long as I am taken care of and I can leave in peace. It's just that simple. And like, even though she never said that she would charge me, I brought money, you know, just as a donation, like to say thank you for helping me with my hair, because like I said, me and her never had a bad encounter per se, but I did know the feeling she had towards me, and that's where I messed up. So I go in her house. She's looking through my hair. She's like, oh, your hair still has some conditioner in it. Takes me to the sink and she rinses out my hair. And from doing that, it's about time to re-blow dry my whole head again. So she re-blow dries my hair and she's blow drying. Oh, your hair is so long. It's so long. It's so long. Like, she's just blow drying. Your hair is so long. It's so long. It's so strong. It's so healthy. It's so long. She's like, but you do have some dead ends and they need to be trimmed. We're all saying the word trim. Nobody ever said the word cut. So, you know, the whole time, your hair is so long, so long. And like, I'm not trying to sound unappreciative or rude or kind of cocky, but I did appreciate the compliments, but I just noticed she kept saying it over and over and over and over, and it kind of was like, okay, thank you, that's enough, thank you, could you please do my hair so I can go? Slick was getting annoyed, but I was not going to be disrespectful because I felt as though she was doing me a favor. So I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. No, I'm not going to let somebody give me a compliment and I don't say thank you. Not intentionally. So, you know, I kept saying thank you. She's still stroking my hair, combing it, brushing it, whatever. She's like, hold on, let me go get my trimmers, hair scissors, whatever you want to call them, to do your hair. I said, okay, cool. I waited for about a minute or two. She's about to start cutting, or she's about to start trimming my hair. And then she's like, you know, her kids come up to her, they're saying they're hungry. She's like, okay, before I start, let me go ahead and put a little pizza or something in the oven for them so they can eat. I said, okay, cool, no problem, because I'm not in a rush that day. I'm taking my time. I just want my hair done. So she's putting them food in the oven, you know. By this point, I've probably been over her house for about an hour. So it wasn't too long. So, you know, she puts some of the food in the oven and she starts trimming my hair. About 5 minutes go by, and I guess, like, whatever she put in the oven didn't need to be cooked that long. And all of a sudden, we start seeing smoke in the house. And it's like, not enough to where I guess the fire alarm, if it worked, would go off, but it's starting to get a little smoky. She jumped, she's like, I forgot the pizza in the oven. I think it was a pizza. I don't know. I didn't know a pizza could cook that quick, but I guess maybe she had it on a high heat. But yeah, it was smoking. She stops what she's doing. She puts down the scissors. She goes to the oven. You know, she's pulling it out. It's kind of burnt, but it's not too burnt to where the kids couldn't eat it. I wouldn't have gave it to them, but she gave it to them. And she opens she has like a backyard patio door thing, so she opens up the doors so the smoke could go out. You know, the glass doors in like near the kitchen and like living room entrances. I don't know what it's called. Her back door. She opened her back door so some of the smoke could go out. And it's kind of like at the beginning of the year. It's winter, so it's not bugs outside. So nothing was coming in the house. That's all I'd be concerned about is bugs. So, you know, she's letting the smoke go out and she's, you know, still just trimming my hair. She's like, oh yeah, it's so thick, it's so long, it's so healthy. Because my hair was bra strapless before she trimmed my hair. And I noticed I'm looking at the ground because, you know, I tend to look, whenever I get my hair trimmed, I kind of look at the ground to see like where they going, or like sometimes I pretend to scratch my hair and see like where how much they've cut, because I knew how much I had when I came over here, and I would like to leave with just a little less than what I had. Like, I wasn't asking for no major cut or anything. She's cutting. I see chunks. And I'm the type of person to where if I'm over your house, or at least I was, if I'm over your house, even if you do something or say something I don't like, I'm not gonna bring it up then. I'll wait to bring it up until like we get to a public setting or somewhere else, because I don't like feeling like I'm being disrespectful or attacking someone in their own space or their own home, which is my fault because I was silent. I didn't say anything, but I was getting upset because I realized she was cutting a lot more off than needed. She was cutting my hair. She was not trimming my hair. And then old girl says, well, you know, after this trim, I want to style your hair. So I was like, well, we're at this point, why not? Maybe she can put like moisturizer in it or something. I don't know why I was quiet. It's my fault. But I asked this girl for a trim, not a cut. At the end of it, she's like, I want you to look in the mirror, see if you like it. I never wanted to cry so bad because I didn't like my hairstyle. I didn't like how the person did my hair, cut it. When I tell you I was fighting all those tears with all my might, and I was so heated. I was so mad. Like, if you could not trim or you didn't know what the trim was, then say that. Like, don't do stuff and you're not knowing what you're doing. But it's my fault at the same time because I knew she was not a professional or anything like that. That's why I now only have a professional do my hair. I don't care who you know, what they do, but if they're not certified, they will not be touching my hair, period, on that. I was really hurt because she gave me a blunt cut. And if you don't know what a blunt cut is, I'm going to put a picture of it up here. And, okay, my hair's messed up. I'm thinking, well, maybe if she wets it again and it's curly, it won't look as bad. It'll just be a curly afro. I don't know what she thought she was doing, but this woman has a spray bottle. She's spraying my hair, you know, to revert it back to curly. Then she starts putting on this real light moisturizer. I was like, hold up, this feels like water. This is not about to moisturize my hair. I have not expertise in my hair, but I know what she was using was not going to work. Then she would take a dime size of gel on this big section of hair. What is that gonna do for me? This is not no type 2A, 3A hair. What are you gonna do with it? What is that gonna do? Can it even do anything for 3A? What is that gonna do for me? I got like 3C, 4A. What is that dime size gonna do? And my hair is really thick, and you took a big section and put a little dab of gel on it like you did something? Are you for real? Girl, I sat there and thought the ghetto. The ghetto! I know I'm gonna look a hot mess when I leave out this house. And y'all, she finishes my hair and says, hi! Shows me a mirror. This is my end result. Do you love it? I'm gonna insert a picture of it right here. Bitch, what the fuck? What the fuck? At the end of that, I was still trying to give her a few dollars for her effort. I shouldn't have offered her nothing, but she didn't take the money, and I'm glad she didn't, because after that, I ran outside. I got on the phone with my mom. I was crying. Mom was like, I told you shouldn't go to her. I don't know why you don't listen to me. That's why your hair is the way it is now. That's why your hair got cut. You should. My mom was not helping. I hung up on her. I told her my phone got disconnected. I was crying. She wasn't helping. I called my boyfriend. He was no help. I said, boyfriend. My boyfriend said, I said, boyfriend, she cut my hair. He said, well, do you want me to break up with you and come back when it grows back? I'll knock you out. Next person. I said, well, maybe I could get some weave, get me some box braids. I don't know. I can't go out like this. Oh my gosh. I look a mess. I look like a rat's nest. I look like who done it? Who done it? Like, I don't know what a comb is. What? Like I just said, well, I'm gonna roll over and get up this morning. What? No. So I go to Walmart. I go to the Walmart Kendall works at. And I said, Kendall. She's like, yeah. I broke down crying. And like, she doesn't know how to like be an emotional support to somebody. And so she's just looking like. She's just looking at me. She's like, well, why don't you try some wild growth or how about some biotin? I was ready to fight my friend. Are you serious? Like, she did not help the situation. But long story coming to an end, I ended up getting some, like, what was it? I got the faux locks. I got faux locks. And throughout 2020, I had weaves the entire year straight. Did not let my natural hair out at all, which I know is bad, but I was so determined to get my hair to grow back. I was just so depressed. But y'all, do not let someone that does not like you do your hair, especially if you know they don't like you. They've made it quite clear they don't like you because they will mess you up. And that's just on period. Like, that's it. So, tell me what you guys learned from the story time. If you have a similar story time to it, please drop it down in the comment section down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe to this video. Follow me on Instagram at ItsTatyK. And I can't wait to see you guys in my next story time. Bye, friends. Subscribe so you can become a friend. Otherwise, you'll be standing up during my next story time because there won't be no seats. You can't get a ride on this bus. You're going to have to find a Lyft, Uber, maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to fund you for it. But I can't wait to see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.